of tea down to cool off, and I was gonna do my makeup in the meantime, and while I was doing my makeup, half my makeup brushes fell into the sink and now they're wet. I wasn't planning on washing my makeup brushes, but now I'm going to, so I might try and neaten this up a little bit, but I'm gonna start off with cleaning my makeup brushes. Done. It's still cluttered, but it's so much better than what it was. My makeup brushes are drying on a little towel on the end of my bed. Now I can get into what I actually wanted to do. I'm back on track and I am in a very different location. I am no longer in Melbourne. In my last video, I mentioned that that may have been my last video in Melbourne, and it definitely was. I'm not in Melbourne anymore. I'm back at my mum's for a little bit. I can't believe I spent 5 weeks in Melbourne. That went so fast this year. I swear it's just gonna disappear. But I am in a bedroom at my mum's house. It's not really anyone's bedroom in particular. It's kind of the spare bedroom, but it does have my old furniture in it. That's my old bed and my bedside table. And I actually just moved my desk in yesterday so that I have a space to work. And last night I went on this big organizational journey and I started decluttering. I got rid of so much stuff. There's a big wall of cupboards and wardrobes just here, and it had some of my stuff, my nan's stuff, my mom's stuff in it. And I just went through last night and started organizing everything. I found a label maker, which I will be using again today. I labeled a little shelf for my nan and I put all of her stuff neatly away, and then I made a couple of shelves for myself and I labeled them. And I have more stuff to go through today, and I thought I would do it with you. I have to do document organization. Before I moved to Toronto, I went through and did a huge clear out and consolidated most of my documents. We're talking bills, tax stuff, receipts, medical things. I have x-rays in there from when I had my wisdom teeth out. I don't know why I have these big x-rays, but I have them. And I just have lots of like personal documents, and I consolidated them all about 2 years ago, and I've just looked at the pile and realized I need to have some sort of better organizational system. I need to work through these documents. So I thought that's what I would do today, and I know I'm not the only one, and I know you probably don't want to hear this, but if you have to sort through your personal documents, then this is your sign to do it. Go make a cup of tea and come and do this with me, because no one's enjoying this. It's not fun, but I need to do it. We need to do it. I went to Kmart today and I picked up a couple of folders. I got 2 packs of these 3 packs of A4 document wallets. It comes with pink, green, and gray. I'm hoping that that's enough. And I have a shredder here from when I lived in Melbourne. So that way I can shred any documents that have personal information on them and anything like that. Honestly, I think I'll probably just go and bury the shreds out in the garden because it'll just decompose rather than putting it into the garbage. And yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna get in and do this document stuff, and then it's just gonna be a big afternoon of organizing and sorting through my life. The first thing I found were my old bullet journals. I think this was the first one, and then second and third, and then the fourth one. I think this is from 17. This is my July page because it's winter in July in Australia. I made it a snowflake page, which is really cute. And this is my May one because it's autumn. I think this was actually my favorite. I have videos somewhere on my channel where I made these, but I think these are from 2017, which means they are now 6 years old, which is crazy. So I'm not really sure what to do with them, whether I should keep them or just shred them and get rid of them. That's gonna be a thought for later. And then I have another diary. And then I also have this desk planner, which honestly is kind of new. It's from Kmart and it's really never been used, and I might as well just leave it out here. But I also found a bunch of receipts and other documents and stuff that I need to start going through. So far, I've just found a bunch of old diary entries. Some I'm gonna keep, most of them I just shredded. I also have a bunch of receipts I need to sort through. I found an old train ticket from my last time in Japan, which is kind of cool considering I'm gonna be back in just a couple of weeks. And then I also found the 10 million Apple stickers that I have. I'm pretty sure I have more somewhere else. I don't know if anyone else is like that, but I have a lot of Apple stickers I've collected over the years. I don't think I've ever in all the years of having iPhones and computers and whatnot, ever actually stuck an Apple sticker to anything. So I have a big collection. paper is so satisfying. I have the biggest pile of paper on the ground now, but it's done. Unless of course I find another pile of documents somewhere else. I actually thought I had one more pile to go through, but turns out I am done, and I am so glad that I did that because I actually found one document that has completely saved my week. I was trying to follow up with some stuff for all these doctor's appointments, and this one piece of paper has all the information I need on it, and it has completely saved me. So I am so glad that I did that. And now I have all of the documents that I wanted to keep into different folders. I've shredded everything else that I no longer need. To be honest, some of the stuff that is in those folders I probably don't really need, but I'm just gonna hold on to it maybe for a few years more before I need to shred it. It's done and it feels so good. I am gonna go and grab this little label maker I found in the cupboard yesterday and make some labels for these little folders. And then I did keep one. I've kept one folder free because I'm going to take this with me in my travels to help me keep track of all of my current documents that I collect as I go along. Yeah, it's done. It feels so much better. This is the little label maker I found. It's a Dymo one, and it surprisingly still has batteries. I turned it on, or did turn it on yesterday. Nope, there it goes. It's turning on. And I made one that says like Rachel's shelf for in the cupboard. So I guess I can delete that one. And you know what? I better grab my folders because I don't actually remember what's in them. These are my 5 folders. I have education, which has transcripts and awards. This one has my car stuff in it. Now, I haven't had a car in years. That's why I wasn't sure if maybe it's time to get rid of it, but I just thought I would keep some of it for now anyway. This one is government related stuff. This one is medical. And then the one on the bottom in the pink is my superannuation. There's a lot of documents here. I didn't bother going through them and sorting them out, but I realized that I've been working since I was 14. It's almost 20 years of superannuation documents. Mind you, the last 10 have probably all been digital, but there's a lot of stuff in there, probably from when I was a teenager, and I just didn't go through it. I'm gonna leave that for some other time, but those are my 5 categories. I'm gonna make little labels and stick them probably in the bottom corner, and I'm gonna be so much more organized once I've done this. Done. I've got my 5 documents. Everything is so organized and it's all so well labeled. I'm so happy about it. Also, for anyone wondering what superannuation is, or super for short, it's Australia's retirement fund. I realized as I was saying that not many people would probably know around the world what that means. Yeah, superannuation is our retirement fund. A percentage of your income gets put into a fund and then it's there for when you retire. Here's my shredded paper. It's so satisfying. I'm so glad that I did that. I am gonna collect it all and take it out and figure out what to do with it a little bit later. In the meantime, I have some more organizing to do. I am done with the cupboards, I'm pretty sure. I started at about 4 p.m. yesterday afternoon and I didn't finish until about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And it took me such a long time, but I did it. I've managed to organize everything. I'm so glad I just did those documents. I thought they were gonna take me so much longer than what they did. Everything is all categorized, all neatly packed away. I have 2 shelves in this cupboard, and I do know I have a couple of items in the other room that I need to get because I wanna just bring everything and put it into one place for my mom so that I know where it is, she knows where it is, and it's not all over the place and getting in the way. So I am so happy that I've done that. That just feels like a huge weight off my shoulders. I'm very, very happy, and I can't believe I did all the documents. Have I said that already? Life just got so easy, and I'm kind of annoyed I didn't do this months ago when I was back here at Christmas. Anyway, now I need to do my suitcases. So when I came to Australia, I bought my really big suitcase, but when I went to Brisbane and back to Melbourne, I took my mom's medium-sized suitcase. So I now have clothes in 2 different suitcases. My winter clothes are in my big one, my summer clothes are in the smaller one, and I'm just gonna pull it all out and refold everything and just see what's going on with my wardrobe so that I can get ready to start packing everything up to be able to head back overseas in a couple of weeks. I've made some progress. I've managed to fold all of my clothes. My big suitcase is empty. Mum's suitcase is packed up and it's now out in the hallway. When she gets home, she can put that back into its place. I still have a lot of other travel related bits and pieces that I still need to organize, but for the most part, my clothes are all folded on my bed. My suitcase is empty. I'm gonna give it a little vacuum. I also have a bunch of clothes I need to wash as well, but I'm not in any rush right now to repack my suitcases for traveling. I just have been cleaning and organizing this room and this cupboard, and that's all I really wanted to do. So now that this is done, I'm gonna vacuum the suitcase, put the clothes into the suitcase, and then this is turning into a bit of a night routine, honestly, because it's now 7 p.m. It's actually really late. It's still kind of light out there, but it's starting to get dark. The lighting in this room is terrible, so even during the day I have to have this ceiling light on, and it's very, very harsh. But I never usually start my videos this late. I'm always a morning video person, but I had to run a bunch of errands in town this morning, so I didn't get a start on this until later this afternoon. Kind of the same as yesterday. I didn't start organizing until, as I said before, 4 p.m. So I guess I'm just in a late evening organizational mood lately. My suitcase is organized just enough to get me by for the next couple of weeks. I have clothes on this side, and then I have some of my accessories on this side. All my shoes are just stacked up near the door, so I don't have to worry about that for now. But at least it's all sort of in one suitcase, and then I just have to do all my clothes washing. And as I said, it's enough to just get me through for the next couple of weeks. For dinner, we're having a super simple chicken salad. We didn't feel like cooking anything too much for dinner, so we grabbed a cooked chicken from Coles, and there's just some lettuce and tomato and a salad dressing. I don't know what the salad dressing is, but super simple and super delicious. Just come for a little walk out in the garden after dinner. How cool are these lamps that my mom has in the garden? She has 3 of them, and they're like street lamps. And I think we have them bolted to a big rock on the ground. They have little solar panels on the top of them, and at night time they turn on and they glow and they look like a cool little street lamp. But my mom's garden is so nice. I'll have to show you during the day another time, but sometimes I like to come out after I eat dinner and just have a bit of a walk and follow the cats around. So let's go find some. I found one. This is Lucy. She's little and very, very cute. I don't know if you can also hear all the crickets and all the bugs and all the noise right now because it's just on dusk. It's not quite fully dark yet, but it's getting there. Hi, Lucy. Are you having a roll in the dirt, are you? Yeah, you're having a roll in the dirt. I can touch her stomach without her attacking me, which is rather impressive. Yes, you're cute. There's a frog that lives in here somewhere, and he was just making some noise. There he goes. I think he's inside the piping that's on that stand with all the plants on it, and he makes noise. But I've never really realized how noisy it is with all the bugs and the birds at this time of the night. It's kind of cool. I managed to catch the last bit of the sunset. It's a little bit orange and it fades into pink, purple, and a little bit of blue up in the sky. You can hear a kookaburra off in the distance. And I know that there is a kangaroo out there somewhere because I heard him jumping around. But there you go. It is officially the end of the day. I guess I should probably get on with the rest of my night routine. My brushes are almost dry, which I'm actually quite impressed by because it's cold. It's not warm. It doesn't feel like summer at all. The first day I was here, it was hot and felt like summer. I went swimming in the pool. Ever since, it's been kind of cold and I don't like it. My feet are freezing right now. Probably doesn't help that it's concrete floors, but I'm done. I feel like I've made some progress. I need to figure out a home for my Apple stickers that I will probably never use. I have a spare folder for traveling, and I think I'm gonna go and have a shower and get myself ready for bed and do my proper night routine. This is my nighttime skincare routine. I have some hyaluronic acid, retinol, and then this is my moisturizer. It's such a good moisturizer. I love it. It's a little bit heavy for daytime, which is why I use it at nighttime, but it feels so good. Myself a cup of tea. I have a couple of small slices of carrot cake that was made fresh this morning. I'm very excited about that. And I'm going to play some Candy Crush and just chill out and then probably brush my teeth and end up actually climbing into bed.